Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Little Reader's house. I'm the Little Reader, also known as Amanda, and you are in my house. And it is a beautiful time of day here in Southern California. The sun is going down outside my window. It shines into the room. It's actually kind of glorious. Much like you. We've got special guests today. We have Aqua Aura Quartz joining the broadcast. And we've got, I believe, Apricot Quartz. So, say hello to our guests. And we're going to channel in Spirit piping hot, get in the spiritual brew, and see what it is that Spirit would like to reveal to us on this fine day. So, let's go. Oh my goodness. All right. We're in. We're on. It's a love letter, beautiful soul. It's a love letter to you. So, Spirit isn't alone in the knowing of this. I know it too. So that makes two of us. There are countless souls who feel unloved, unlovable, unworthy. And the feeling of this existence is feeling like it was a mess up that you came in. It was a mess up that you landed here on Earth. Some mistake was made somewhere in the system and you weren't meant to have your desires and your dreams. This feeling is feeling like you're being punished. Punished for existing, punished for everything you try. The term no good deed goes unpunished even comes to mind because it's like every time you make or take an effort, and there's another version of this very same feeling where folks who have everything right on paper, checked all the boxes, done all the things, and still feel empty or lacking fulfillment or lacking purpose and meaning. Wonder why. Why? Why am I here? If it's just for endless suffering, I'm out. Whether that suffering is physical, intellectual, both, as it often is, or even spiritual, esoteric, it can't be pinned down. It's like the very description of bad karma, eerily similar circumstances that continue to arise in notable patterns. It's feeling very far, very far, far, far away from the divinity that you are. So Spirit's got something to say about that. And it's not a solution today. There's no point you in the direction of the witness or point you in the direction of solving it with meditation or anything. There is nothing like that. The message is this. No matter what you do in this life, no matter whether you become awake and conscious and meet the spiritual ideal, allegedly, or you stay asleep and unconscious and, fall into the worldly trap of illusion, whether you hurt people by being alive or are hurt by people. Whatever extreme you do or don't meet in this life, no matter what, Spirit's message for you today, beautiful soul, is that your simple existence was not only required to complete the tapestry of perfection that will one day make sense, even if it's not today. Your existence wasn't just required, it wasn't just necessary. It was crafted perfectly. And there is no mistake in it, and there is no mistake in you. Whatever you do or don't do in your life, any extreme on the spectrum, however you carry yourself, whatever mistakes you think you made or mistakes you didn't get to make, you actually have done everything perfectly. Because conscious or unconscious, it doesn't matter. Spirit says you still serve the purpose. You are still an anchor for light. You are still an anchor for love. You are still giving the soul within you an experience. And that soul knew when it opted in that whether the form and the mind went conscious or unconscious, it was still going to serve the purpose that may be a little too big for our pea brains to understand right now. The mind has a hard time comprehending infinity. So let's not try to help it do that. Instead, just hear this, beautiful soul. You are in the right place at the right time. You are, in fact, doing everything according to perfect order. In this particular universe, it's actually impossible for anything to be out of order. Even chaos, disorder, however the mind is judging it, still perfect. Even the mind and all of its machinations, and it loves this, is perfect. So Spirit is asking me to reach through this screen, which we don't have the technology for just yet, but give it a few years. Spirit is asking me, the little reader, some girl on her floor in a bedroom in Southern California with the sun going down, to tell you that you are not only so worthy of love because you're perfect in all that you do and all that you are, but that you are love. And that by being alive, you are doing a service to all of humankind. You haven't been forgotten. You are not lost. You are not a mess. You are not messing up. You are not ruining anything. You are making the picture more perfect and more beautiful just by being in it. And that is the great perspective of Spirit. That is what is visible from a 30,000 foot view that we down here don't have the luxury of yet. So Spirit asked me to say it to you and to tell you that you are, in fact, perfect, wonderful, doing it, being it. You're all the things. And whether you get it or not now, there will come a time when you see from a vantage point like the one that I'm being asked to describe. And what you will see is that the ripple of your existence was exactly what Earth needed to be whole. Exactly what was required to make the perfect infinity symbol. Without you and your blip, as blippy as it may feel on this planet, the entire thing would have fractured and fallen apart. Your ripple, one smile, one kind deed, even one angry deed, everything, including what the mind judges as mistakes, especially what the mind judges as mistakes, was divine, flawless. So if you can do anything for Spirit today, it's take your hands and arms, if you got them, and wrap them around yourself. And give yourself a little grace and a little love. Because from where Spirit's sitting, you are so very worthy of it. That's all for today, beautiful soul. Thank you for being here.